I'm Katsuichi Uchida, interim president of Bai Xian Asia Institute. I was asked to speak my defining moment that has changed my careers. And so I would like to speak two things which changed my careers. And I am a professor of law, specialized in Japanese law property and contract. I taught at Waseda University for more than 40 years. I've written many articles and books on Japanese law, but I'm different from ordinary Japanese lawyers in two aspects. One is my interest towards liberal arts education, and the other is my experience of university administration. When I was an exchange professor from Waseda to small liberal arts colleges in the United States in the 1980s. I'm very much interested in liberal arts education. I started to study law from cultural, historical, and societal viewpoint. In other words, I treat legal science as a humanities and social science as well as professional subject. And through my experience, I'm very much interested in liberal arts and science education in the United States. So I became a promoter to introduce the liberal arts education to Japanese universities. Also in the 1990s, I organized a special course on globalization and identity to the mixed class of Japanese and international students. And then I'm very much interested in the concept of globalization and identities. One of my main subjects to teach was urban land use control. And I lectured this topic from the viewpoint of the impact of the globalization on land use planning in big cities. And because of the globalization of society and economies, big cities are now competing to become a so-called world city or global cities. And therefore, the legal control of urban land law is also changing accordingly. The struggle over the power to globalize and power to keep or to preserve the local identities. And I also found the same phenomenon in the universities. Nowadays, globalization of research and education in university become a very important issue for the country and to each universities. And when I became a vice president of universities, and I engaged in university administration, on the one hand, I try to encourage the globalization, but at the same time, I understand the necessity to harmonize the preservation of the local identities or national identity. I have changed the focus of my careers several times, and through my experience, I would like to ask leaders to have the courage to change yourself according to the changing environment. And also, I ask leaders, Bai Xian scholars, after you receive valuable academic and practical education and understand and implement the mission of Bai Xian, you need to have a courage to challenge new opportunities. Thank you very much.